the Baltimore Ravens, taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Hands it off out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this to the 31.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ball out shy of the 30 to the 29. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when, but a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw there into the hands of Ross. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. That one goes for 8 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Lawrence. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to...
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams. So with that, let's get you right back out for the 2nd half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. The Charger drive about to get going.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Six-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
165 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, I guess that's one way to slow him down, try to grab him by the face mask.
Well, nothing else seems to have worked because he certainly had his way running the football in this one.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Builders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there. 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Charger drive about to get going.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Now Lawrence on first down.
He finds Ross right side. It's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
From just shy of midfield,
Lawrence. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now a 2nd down and 6.
Back to throw. Lawrence finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Lawrence's throw caught there by Wallace.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 1st down, Lawrence firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.